Alright, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Mass Effect 3. Last time we began the game, and we did the prologue mission. Earth got jacked up. Citadel to talk to the council, and that's where we have just shown up. We are at the Citadel. We have just pulled into the station. We haven't even looked around yet, so we need to go talk to the council. But I also want to see, like, how do my upgrades work? Like, why can't I be on my ship yet? Can I look at all the upgrades I picked up? Yo, sir. Pardon me.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth.
Dina's location.
Did Commander Shepard escape?
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have reached power.
He did, didn't he? So why would he be here unless he's seeing the council?
Ilium is under
Ma'am,
attack.
I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
The invading force appears to be the same.
What's up, Diana?
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized...
Okay. War asset acquired. A war asset?
The invaders...
That makes it sound a lot more important than I thought it was.
...by a disgraced Commander Shepard
What's this stuff in the air?
theoretical enemy.
Is this supposed to be dust?
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma Cluster to incoming Reaper forces. This intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Let's look around a little bit.
Earth has fallen to the same enemy.
Get our bearings.
Okay.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
Actually, I don't want to talk to you.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
I don't think I do it either. I'm sure that there's some interesting nugget there.
Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Provident Earth, the invading force appears to be the same.
I thought that was planets. I didn't realize that was the war out.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Citadel Embassy.
1 moment, please.
Wait. That's not where the council
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Incoming Reaper forces.
Alright, let's get this stupid map again. Why does everything look different? Oh, we were gonna go to the hospital. Yeah, let's go check on Ashley.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. 1 moment, please.
Let's go check on Ashley.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Turian space.
Work here, sir.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have reached Palaven.
Patient's stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Attacks are part of a massive, organized invasion plan.
Ash, wake up. It's time to go.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay?
Whoa.
I'll come by when you're feeling better.
Sneak up on people
We'll
like
talk. You need anything, Doc? Let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care. I'll see you soon.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
What's disgraced?
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma Cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
That Earth has
Well,
fallen
we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out.
War asset.
I have
What
some
is
bad
that?
news. Your squad applied the Medicaid correctly, but the patch had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry.
Let's just go.
I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is
But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
invasion plan.
I mean,
The Council called the
wait a minute, the
invaders
year's like
Reapers.
2200 or something. They have prosthetic legs that work better than human legs at that point? That's probably good news. Come on, they got that shit figured out by now.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Alright,
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select one moment,
no,
please.
Citadel Embassies looks like my only other option. So
Now arriving at Presidium
fine, too.
Embassy.
It's just
Fighting is said to have reached
the first person that our little servant shows up on.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project.
Force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyss.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan. The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy. The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades
Why
Gamma
was I
Cluster to
disgraced?
incoming
Because
Reaper
all the servers shit?
Hello,
I guess
Dave.
we're gonna
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard, Commander, humanity has questions.
Okay.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Anyway, Bailey. Good seeing you. I'm going to see if I can find that lady. I'll answer your question. Say you want to ride on the ship? I'm already got one press lady. Or some network executive or something. Dina, what's up, man?
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Wait, was that? Yeah.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any council homeworld.
But Earth was the first council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
I would be like, I tried to tell you fuckers this shit years ago.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Thank you, Liara. I love you.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get him. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it.
Makes sense, kind of.
There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status.
Oh, nice.
And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Okay, let's look at our journal. We don't need coding stuff. Mission summary. Looks like it's a more... Well, there's not a side quest thing. Primarch Fedorian of the Turian hierarchy has called a war summit that presents an opportunity for the Alliance to help request help building the Crucible. Unfortunately, Fedorian was caught in the Reaper attack on Palaven. Rescue the Turian Primarch from Palaven's moon. Alright.
An information agent if you need assistance.
So we've already, according to this, we've already done 2 missions. Oh, I see. Informing the council was a... Okay, this doesn't look like it's going to be as cut and dry as Mass Effect 2, unfortunately. But that's okay, that's okay. We'll make it work. Alright, so we're good to go. Then we can get back on the ship. Right? Seems that way.
Please be advised, all negotiated treaties are now subject to any applicable wartime support clauses.
Let's do it. Let's just go into the next mission. And we'll do this Paladin thing. That was his name, right? Oh, the Paladin's the planet.
Save and attack those planets.
That name sounds familiar.
Commander Shepard! Commander, the people of the Alliance... Commander Shepard. Khalisah bint Sinan al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Ha! You want some?
What is this shit?
You're angry. I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a...
That's the way that it...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
We hidden ladies. We hidden ladies today. That's how we're rolling.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
I don't know why they felt it necessary to animate dust into the game.
So,
It doesn't
just
really
side
seem
note
to
from
make
the
sense.
enemy lines after war is over.
Why is there space dust? just go back to the Normandy and let's go to rescue for Dorian. What's this?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Who are you? What's up?
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
Oh, we turned it over.
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Okay.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Alright. Let's see what we can do here before we this room looks like the room in the first game. Is this what they retrofitted? War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. The overall readiness of the galaxy. Okay, so we've got a minimum, but then we can go beyond that. Okay. The Systems Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. Okay. Wait, are these missions? Can't select them. Okay. Allied forces are overwhelmed by Reapers on multiple fronts and taking heavy casualties. Troops assisting in a final push will have a strength of 605. Chances of success are very poor. Very poor. Checks out.
Council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Oh, now this is what I'm used to.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate. Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
What?
It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How about a regular fucking toothbrush?
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
How'd you end up in the military, anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, let's look at our terminal. We got some emails. You have an upgrade waiting? Priority mission Eden Prime. Oh, these are okay. I thought that was like one message. It's like that doesn't make any fucking sense. Shepard, need you this lab, okay. Yep, Earth is fucked. I'm not gonna read all this stuff right now. Okay, oh, let's see, oh gosh, yeah, this is different.
Commander Shepard.
Yeah. This is where it came from. Yeah, there's not nearly as much as I can get into, looks like.
Commander Shepard.
Where's all the what's up? Where's all the stuff? Like the upgrade room and the sick bay and the it's on the elevator. I gotta get on the elevator. Okay, well it's all very different looking. Let's go talk to Joe.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander?
Okay, we also talk about what's this? What's in here? Alright, let's get we're gonna ship. Shit, you know what? This might just be... I might not have time to even do the next mission. This might just be a fucking... Let's just fuck around on this ship. Let's go, let's just go top to bottom. Captain's cabin. Oh shit. Yeah, this all looks the same. Squad abilities and change appearances. Oh, Ashley's still not on the crew because she's all fucked up. Alright. Yeah. Armor locker. What's the difference between that? Let's go with the leather jacket. So what do we got here? We got Cerberus Ajax armor, shield boost, shield regeneration, ammo capacity, weapon damage. Yeah, alright, I like that one. Combat Information Center. Is that where I just came from? Yes. Let's go down to the crew deck. I'm so excited to be playing this game. I'm gonna try to take my time with it as much as I can reasonably expect. I imagine I'll play it in a very similar way to 2. I'll do all the loyalty missions and maybe 1 or 2 side quests. I mean, I know this doesn't look like it has the loyalty missions, but like whatever the equivalent is. All the war asset stuff, you know. Maybe not all of it. I don't know, it's gonna depend. Because every little side mission might contribute to that. I'm not sure if it's bad or not to that. We should just run. Okay. He said no names, don't want to talk to me, so. That's the elevator. Okay. So this is the crew deck. Okay, so this is the failure. Starboard observation. This is where Kasumi was. Kasumi's dead. God damn it. I wish I'd saved her. Just hanging out in here. Engineering. This is where Garrus was, or no, this is engineering, but main battery. We haven't been to engineering yet. This is where the Geth machine was in 2, and I ignored that. I never woke up the Geth. Guess we'll deal with her later. I just didn't think to do it. I didn't even know it was an option. she's got her shadow broker shit going on. Is that what this is?
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
You know, I was hoping this new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
The meeting was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
What's up, babe?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard, it's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Maybe. Alright. Let's go.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Oh, we already went in here. Okay. That's it for this floor, I believe. Engineering. I still haven't found where I can do my weapon upgrades. Who are you?
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Commander.
Probably is the place that has more weapons, right? Yeah, this seems right. What we got? Armor locker. Wait a minute. So are you saying I can?
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Fair enough.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Procurement interface. How many credits do I have? 35,000? Let's wait on that. There's weapon upgrades. So this is where I can swap. Weapon upgrades. What do we got here? How do these work? Improved weapon oh, so this is just the 2 versions. I thought, what about the little, what about the, upgrades that I picked up? How do those work?
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
This is interesting.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Great. Whose dick is this? Let's find out.
Hey again. What's up?
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines, and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, good. Who are these folks? Hey, what are you guys doing on my ship? Planning some kind of coup? You know who you are. And what's with you, robot dog? Didn't I shoot like 30 of you in the last game? Alright. I still don't understand weapon upgrades. Where are the ones that I picked up? I'm gonna look it up quickly. Let's see. Mass Effect 3 weapon upgrades. Let's just read about them. In Mass Effect 3, weapon mods are used to augment any of the 5 types of standard weapons. Assault. Available mods include high caliber, blah blah blah. 2 mods can be applied to a weapon at a time. Mods. So this isn't upgrades. Weapon modes. And how do I unlock weapon modes? Only 2 mods can be applied to a weapon at a time. The same mod cannot be applied twice to a single weapon. For additional information on various mods, once a weapon mod is found, it may be applied to any and all of the weapons of the applicable type at a weapon bench. Finding another instance of a mod the player already possesses will upgrade that mod to the next level. Ooh, I like that. Likewise, shops will always carry mods 1 level above those the player currently has. For Legendary Edition, any listed single-player DLC requirements for obtaining mods are only applicable if not playing Legendary Edition. As all previously available single-player DLCs included in Legendary Edition by default, or limitations of present wear. Okay, that's fine. But how do I equip it? Oh, there's a button for the ones. Okay, alright, let's look. Okay, we got it figured out. We can close this. Just needed a little push. Mantis modify. What? Modify. Extended barrel increases damage by 15%. Or, well, okay, so we have that one, and then we can increases damage by 5%, speeds perception by 25%, enhancing aim for a brief time. Biometric sensors and auto-targeting software adjust to the user's pulse and breath rate system. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I like that. Okay, let's mod this one up. Reduces weapon weight. Easier to handle. Interesting. Damage by 15%. Okay, cool. I like that. Give me just a second. Recharge speed, negative 175%. And so our journal tells us we've got Cerberus has discovered a Prothean artifact on Eden Prime. Land on the planet to recover the artifact. The Alliance has discovered a new Cerberus laboratory linked on Sanctum. So we're just gonna do all of the missions, I guess. But, alright, let's go up to here and see. Conquered systems. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. So, we've got 4 missions. 2 of them are priority missions. One's an N7 mission, and one's this Shrike Abyssal mission. So, how do I find... How do I know which mission? So let's say I want to do this Shrike Abyssal. Recover it from the Shrike Abyssal and deliver it to him at the Citadel Embassy. Prothean Obelisk. So how do I know where that is? Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover worse assets, artifacts, and intel fuel that should fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance of Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. The Reaper enters the system to mark free and waiting to be Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so we don't have to worry about fuel. Is not the mission that I want. That's the Eden Prime mission. I want the Shrike Abyssal. A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean obelisk. Recover it from the Shrike Abyssal. How do I find the Shrike Abyssal? I want to start with a side mission. Get my feet wet. Alright, fine, maybe not. So what do we have then? Basically, then we can see all of them except for... So we've got Eden Prime, the Prothean artifact, the Cerberus lab, and the Fedorian. I can see all those. Prothean artifact. Terrarium Primar. Cerberus lab. So I'm gonna do the. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna do the Cerberus lab first. But for now, I am going to stop. And so this recording will just be the Citadel and the Normandy, and I'll pick it up tomorrow.